Hello everyone and welcome to J1 Aviation. Today we're talking about density altitude. So let's begin. Question 1. What effect does high density altitude have on aircraft performance? A. It increases engine performance. B. It reduces climb performance. Or C. It increases takeoff performance.
Chester County traffic, Cherokee 7209 Foxtrot, left downwind 29.
Okay, so the answer is B. It reduces climb performance. In fact, increasing air density impacts all performance on an aircraft, whether it is takeoff distance or climb performance. So as the air becomes less dense, it reduces several things. First of all, the power of the engine because it's taking in less air. Secondly, the thrust because the propeller is less efficient in thin air. And 3, lift because the thin air exerts, nailed it, less force on the airfoils. So as you can see, we need to keep in mind density altitude when flying. Okay, question number 2. Which factor would tend to increase the density altitude at a given airport?
Chester County traffic, beach at 4 Delta Hotel is left base for 29.
B, an increase in ambient temperature. Or C, a decrease in relative humidity. Okay, so the answer is B, an increase in ambient temperature. As air temperature increases, remember the air becomes less dense, so density altitude would increase. For the other two answers, increasing the barometric pressure and decreasing the relative humidity both would have an effect of lowering density altitude. Okay, question 3, and this is the last question for today. So you have planned a cross-country flight on a warm spring morning. Your course includes a mountain pass, which is 11,500 feet MSL. The service ceiling of your airplane is 14,000 feet MSL. After checking the local weather, you are able to calculate the density altitude of the mountain pass at 14,800 feet MSL. So which of the following is the correct action to take? A. Replan your journey to avoid the mountain pass. B. Continue as planned since density altitude is only a factor for takeoff. Or C. Continue as planned because mountain thermals will assist your climb. Okay, so the answer is A. Replan your journey to avoid the mountain pass. So if the density altitude is higher than the service ceiling of your aircraft, you won't be able to fly through the mountain pass with those conditions. Even though the pass is only 11,500 feet, the air at that altitude and those conditions would feel to the aircraft like it's actually above its service ceiling. So that's it for today. Thanks everyone for riding along. We hope you will join us on a future flight, and thanks for flying J1 Aviation.